welcome to this packing video, getting ready to do an overnight hike. I'm going to bring a tent and I'm going to do about an 18-mile hike. I'm doing part of Division 3 of the Long Trail, going northbound. This is exactly what I'm going to bring for one night of backpacking. So we'll start here. This is the backpack I'm going to bring. It is an Osprey Fairview Trek 70 liter. It is plenty big enough for one overnight. Then I've got my sleeping bag, which I'm going to reduce this before I put it in. I just didn't want to squish it too soon. It is 40 below Big Agnes sleeping bag. And I also have a sleeping pad that goes with it. Then I also have here a tent. It is a 2-person tent. And yes, I'm bringing all of the poles and rain fly, but not the stakes. As far as clothes go, I'm bringing one extra t-shirt, one extra bra and underwear, one extra sock, and some kind of hiking pants that are soft and stretchy that I'll sleep in and use if I get cold. Gloves and hat, because it's supposed to get down to about 40 degrees overnight. And then I have a bag that I'm going to put those in. And then we've got, as far as toiletries go, I've got Bugspray just in case. Got my toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant. Yes, I'm not going to go one day without deodorant. It's so small and light and it'll make me happy, so I'm bringing it. Also a chapstick, a couple of panty liners, and I have a face wipe in here. And then I've also got a lighter. And then as far as first aid goes, I have Neosporin or bacterial ointment. I have alcohol wipes. I have Bandaids in here, a couple different kinds. I've got some, well, it's Ibuprofen, I think. I've got extra contact lenses. And I've also got, it's a caffeinated Alka-Seltzer, so I'll take that in the morning instead of bringing coffee. And then I've got sunglasses. I've got my water filter here. It is a Sawyer Squeeze, just the little one. I've got 2 bags for water. You basically just put the filter on the bag and squeeze it into a Nalgene. So I'll have one Nalgene of filtered water, and then I can have the 2 bags of unfiltered water if need be. I also have contacts and glasses. Yes, I have the contacts I'm wearing. I have glasses and I have spare contacts. I guess I'm very worried about not being able to see in the woods. For electronics, I have Airpods. I have the phone, which I'm actually using right now to film, so you can't see that. A charger and a charging cable for the phone and the earbuds. That should be enough for an overnight, even if I am taping. Headlamp. I have this little bowl cup thing. It's a collapsible thing. I can use that to scoop water. Sometimes it can be hard to get water into these little bags because this is a very small hole. So if I need to scoop water, or I can use it as a cup, or I can use it as a bowl, and it's just a nice collapsible little thing to bring. Very light. Toilet paper. This is about, I would say, a third of a roll, so it's a good amount of toilet paper. And I won't run out, which is never fun. I also have a little plastic bag to put trash in, so if I need to pack out my toilet paper, I can do that, and any other trash I bring, I just put it in this little bag. I also have a Long Trail map. Not really necessary. I just love to look at it, and it's, you know, it's light, it's waterproof, gotta bring it, just for fun. And then as far as food goes, I have a knife, spoon, fork set. I have this bag of soba noodles. I know what you're thinking, like, why not bring dehydrated noodles? I weighed this, and then I weighed the jet boil. And with this, these 2 things weigh exactly as much as the noodles, which is pretty funny because I did not test that beforehand. I just put noodles in a bag and then I weighed them both. They both weigh 1 pound, 12 ounces. And with the jet boil, I would have had to also bring some dehydrated food, which I just didn't have, and I didn't have time to go to the store and get it. So I made these noodles because it was the stuff I had around. So it's like a stir fry. It's got tofu and veggies and noodles with a stir fry sauce. Then I've got a couple peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I've got a Builder bar. I got a cookie. And this is a piece of blueberry loaf that I had around. And then I have a container of oatmeal. So I can just add water to this before I go to bed at night. And then the next morning, it's the overnight oats. So that's what I got for food. I'm honestly not sure if that is enough food. It seems like it will be. It's a lot of noodles. So. Okay, I decided to have this little bag of dried fruits. It's apricots, coconut, and prunes because I thought, yeah, that just didn't seem like quite enough food for 4 meals. I think this will be good. So, yeah, so you can kind of see everything that I've got there. It's all out. And then I will also have an outfit. I got shorts, a t-shirt, socks. I'm actually going to be wearing kind of an athletic bathing suit under my clothes tomorrow. There will be a swimming opportunity at Stratton Pond, so I thought if I wear my bathing suit, I'm much more likely to just jump in. And I also have a fleece jacket or hoodie, I guess. So that's what I'll be wearing tomorrow, and an extra chapstick. Can never have too many chapsticks. So now it's time to get all of this stuff into the bag. And then maybe I'll weigh it just for fun too, to see. So one thing that I really like about this bag is that it opens all the way up like that, which is great. So it might take me a couple of tries to get this all in here right. Scooping back down at the bottom. Let's see if the tent will fit above it. I think that'll be nice. I like to keep the weight a little higher in the bag. It just sits better on my hips that way. Cushion pad, and this I can also use as a pillow. So if you keep them all together, it makes a better pillow than if you just kind of bunch them under your head. I have this little bag that I'm going to put the toiletries in, and the first aid, and everything else here, the toothbrush, lighter. I got my water filtration system. Put the little bowl in there too. A couple more things for in here. The glasses and the contact case. I think I'm also going to put putting the noodles, double bagging the noodles just in another random bag. Put the other food in there too. Just to keep it kind of from flying all over the bag. So this is pretty heavy. So I want to put this closer to the top. All the little things are going in here, so I'm going to also put the charger in there. I'm going to put the little garbage bag maybe on the outside, someplace easy to get to. Just going to throw the headlamp on top. I am going to put the map on the outside along with this cookie. The sunglasses, I might throw them in there too. Kind of a weird, actually, switch those out, and then I'm gonna just hold these in there a little bit. Not sure how much that will help, but it's kind of cool. I mean, why not, right? Otherwise they're just flapping around anyway. So I'm gonna close that up. And then you can also keep things together this way by tightening the sides, straps, and then I'm going to fill this up. So that is now full. Side pocket. So you can see there's still, I mean, this is a huge bag. There's plenty of room for more stuff in there. This is obviously just a one night trip, so let's hope it wouldn't be full. The peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So would I put the peanut butter and jelly here? It's kind of funny. Hopefully that will do. All right, so there's the bag. See how it feels. Kind of see where it sits. It actually feels pretty good. And the nice thing about this backpacking style is that my bag will get lighter as I go because I'll eat the food. The bag is packed. It feels pretty good. Let's weigh it. All right, the official weigh-in. The bag weighs 29.2 pounds, which I'm a little bit surprised. I didn't think it would be that heavy, but that's how heavy it is. 29.2 pounds. Here we go. This is my third section of the long trail, so I've done the other two, and I never weighed my bag for either of the other two, and I think that was a good idea. Now that I know how much it weighs, I'm like, I just have this thing now in my mind. So if you don't want to know how much your bag weighs, don't weigh it. A free tip for you if you're going backpacking. Okay, I've decided to add these camp shoes to the bag because it is lovely to take off your hiking boots at the end of the day. Yeah, I didn't show that, but I will actually be wearing shoes tomorrow. I'll be wearing hiking boots, but these, they weigh half a pound. So even if I put these in, I'll still technically be under 30 pounds. Those will be so nice to have. Here's the inside of the bag, and the shoes will just go in there. I'll have to repack everything in the morning when I put the food back in out of the fridge. Camp shoes, yay! Okay, I looked online because I was curious about the backpack weight, and according to REI, your one night overnight backpack weight should be around 20% of your body weight. I weigh about 170 pounds, so 20% of that would be around 34 pounds. So I'm pleasantly surprised to find out that I am in the range, the acceptable range. So that's great. I forgot to mention one more thing. I stuck in my bag. Don't judge the quality of my whiskey. That's what they had at the gas station I stopped at. But I'm pumped about these.
Thanks for packing with me. The only things that I packed that I didn't use were the bug spray and the knife and spoon. I didn't need the first aid stuff either, but I would still bring that next time anyway. I had an amazing hike, and if you're interested in how it went, look for my next video all about the hike.